Hey everyone, welcome back to my workbench. For today, it's one of the rare daylight ones. You can see daylight coming out through the windows there. What's on my workbench? This is the first shipping handed version of IntelliVision True 16. It has a couple improvements over the original. Of course, it's handed, so you can either have a left-handed or right-handed stick. I just took some photos of it. I do have separate ordering pages now on my website for left-handed, right-handed versions. And the biggest, other than being handed, the biggest improvement is the ability to, when you put the overlay holder in there, it actually locks against this ridge, so you can't, unless you're really, see, they actually bent up the overlay, so it's in there. Dimensionally, this is accurate to the original controllers, so everything should hold in there pretty well. And of course, you have Tron's Deadly Discs, which is I like to use because it shows the keypad works too. As always, you got your see the little True 16 was there, right there. You get your little, and then you can do your hard 45. Kind of cool. Works pretty well. And I could see why people really wanted the handed stick. It makes games like this much easier. I think I would prefer this to be a right-handed controller, but oh, come on, get my stick back. Yeah, Tron's, it's actually a pretty fun game, especially with this, with my controller. It's pretty darn ergonomic. I can test all 16 directions pretty easily with it. There's like a combat kind of game that is pretty close that lets you do it. It's a good test for this too. I don't know why you need that little subtle 16 way, but there it is. Yeah. Get in with the diagonals. I never expect the diagonals. This is actually a really fun game, by the way. This is going off to Casey. He's getting the first. There's another room? No, that was weird. He's getting the first handed controller. And I wanted a good demo of. Oh, I even see that one coming. Close. Oh. Yeah, I do see why you would want a handed version for this. Ooh, 2. Nice. A handed version to play this game. Ooh. This is actually the best I've ever played this one. Been getting the been improving the 16-way control as well. Though I could see on most games you don't really need it, but there's a couple sports games that look like you need it, and Microsurgeon is a lot easier as well. Keep going to this. Oh, block. I forgot about block. Okay. I like how he slows down once he gets more injured. Look how slow you go. But yeah, that's a good one. So yeah, this is going to be going out. I've got this one. I think is going out to Kevin. This is going to be the Super Video Arcade version. That's a right-handed, and then got the enclosures cut. I just need to finish wiring them all up right now. I've figured out internally how to make this a bit simpler. But yeah, this is the right-handed. This is the left-handed version. Two controllers are now going to have a right-handed version. I'll take photos of that one, upload them too, and demo that one. So in the meantime, I've got 7 orders. Well, it's going to be 6 after this. 5, 4. Yeah, so I'm kind of trying to do in batches of 4 right now. So I've got 4 controllers going out. Well, this is going out today, Monday. I'll probably get one more done for tomorrow, and it's another lefty, so I'm not going to demo that one. It's the same exact controller, except 2. Yeah, it works really well now. That little stopper there. And I also created an ambidextrous. My ambidextrous design, I pulled this down a little bit, and I'm just able to fit this here. The joystick's still on the bottom, still has the buttons on both sides, but I wanted to include the stopper in all of them now. So that actually helps a lot. So I'm printing up, right now I'm printing up parts for the, what's the number? 2609, the original IntelliVision. That one is, I'm going to be doing the first cut on that. I'm printing up black parts of this right now to match it. I've got some nice dark brown to match the original. I did get in my couple big old capacitors for my I bought a 2609 to work with. So I'm going to replace the caps on the power supply shortly on that one. And then I just need to wire up I need to build up an AV out amplifier. It's a 2-stage amplifier you put on it. And also I'm going to figure out, make my own adapters to go from DB9 to the, I think they're JDT. It's a Japanese domestic. There's some, I forget what the letter code is, but it's for Japanese. It was originally a Japanese manufacturer. It's like Molex. Sorry, it's like DuPont, except it's a little chunkier. But that's what they used, and I'll make up a little adapter cable. So I'll have it. So if you buy the IntelliVision 2609 controller, it'll come with a DB9, just like these, except if you need it, it'll be an add-on to have the adapter cable for it. So if you don't have your system modded, I'll make an adapter cable with all the right cable lengths and everything. And it's not terribly hard to open up the system and swap it out. So I'll come up with some really nice looking adapter cables for the 2609s if you need it. And it'll probably be like it's gonna have to be at least a $10 add-on, somewhere around there, because just the parts it's about at least $5-6 in parts on that. So I'm not really gonna be making any money on those, but for people who need it, it'll be an option, so you can add that on. So I'm thinking $10 more for that. And the same thing if we want Kevin over here, he's going to get the free upgrade to the Super Video Arcade, but I'm going to have to add at least probably $10 as well for that style, because that's a lot of they call weeding. You got to pull little pieces out of the vinyl, so that takes more work as well. So that's going to probably be $10 more than the standard. And these, I think I have a $5 less for the handed version because I don't have these buttons. I don't have to have these buttons on the other side over here, so it's actually less parts cost and less wiring. It's on the ambidextrous. I actually have to wire from here to here to here to here to here to here, so that takes time. So yeah, this is the handed version. So Casey, if you watch YouTube, this is your controller. Listen to all the clickies. Lots of clicks. Lots of clicks. Yeah. Boy, that 12.5 degrees isn't very wide. But anyway, yep. Everyone, thank you for watching, and I'm going to get to work building controllers. So let's talk more building. I have had my son, he's been starting to build up sub-assemblies for me, so knock on wood, I should be able to knock out at least this batch of IntelliVision controllers shortly. And then I have a lot of 5200 controllers that need to be built up. I've got like 8 5200 controllers. That business is still going very well, thank you. So those are still chugging along too. So I've been running a summer sale on that, so I've been getting quite a bit of interest on the 5200 controllers. And yeah, by the way, I'm running a summer sale because I have way too much inventory on the 5200, my 5200 parts, and hopefully I can finally get release my LT version, which is going to be the replacement for the Jaguar to 5200 conversion, because I can't find the parts anymore. So that's coming out too. I just need to find time on my CNC. I did move my CNC in my closet back here, so it's going to make it a lot easier. I used to have to run down to my basement to set something up and run it. Now it's in the closet, and I can just remote into it. I have a monitor and everything, but if I don't feel like being creepy and weird, I can monitor it from... I have way too many computers. And why is that monitor tilted back there? Anyway, well, fix that. I just remote into it and use VNC remote into it, and can watch and control it. So everyone, thank you for watching. I'm going to get back to work.